So it's Friday night, and this is my Friday night movie recommendation from 1981, Galaxy of Terror. Okay, 1981 was a great year for yours truly. I graduated from high school. I was accepted into Central Washington University, where I'd go later go on to earn my degree in graphic art. I was riding high. I was young and full of beans. And video rentals were the big thing. But the thing was, back then, people didn't have machines. In order to watch a videotape, you had to rent a video machine. So I didn't get to see this movie until 1982 when I was in college. And what would happen is a bunch of people would pool their resources, rent a machine, and each person would be able to select a movie that they'd want to watch during the marathon during the next 24 hours or overnight or whatever, because you can only rent the machine for 24 hours. So in with your number into the hat, everyone pulled it out, and whether or not you were first or last was based on that. And I would pick gory horror movies because I just loved, I really started realizing I enjoyed a nice gory horror movie. And this is the 80s where practical special effects were really coming us to the own. And, okay, other things, historical context, 1981. Bright Light and Star Wars AT-ATs were the big toys to have for Christmas. What else? Ordinary People one was big at the box office. What else? I can't remember what the number one song was. I'll skip that for now. But Galaxy of Terror has become sort of like a cult favorite. It didn't really do that well at the box office. It wasn't particularly well received by the critics, and the reason was it was a Roger Corman production. And Roger Corman, he believed in making movies on a budget, and he pretty much treated his production as a training ground for up-and-comers. If you want to learn how to be a director, if you want to learn to be an actor, you worked there, you learned it, but you did it on a budget. And he also believed in exploitation. And so, the bar for Roger Corman, this is the definition of B movies came with this. But that aside, the cast, oh my God, you would not believe the cast. Okay. Ray Walston was big in movies and television. I mean, he had a fairly long career. He had on TV was My Uncle Martian, and you might remember him as the judge on Picket Fences, some of you. He was also in Fast Times at Ridgemont. He was in a lot of stuff. And I absolutely loved him because I grew up watching My Favorite Martian. I thought he was the cat's pajamas. So seeing him on the screen gave to me this movie a little bit of credibility. Other people that were in this was Edward Albert. He was the lead. He would go on to get a Best Oscar nomination. Taffy McConnell, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her first name right. It's spelled Taaffe. So is that Taffy or Taffy? Anyway, she's best known for this movie. She's done several other various B movies, but she's well known in the horror movie circuit because this is a cult favorite. And also, she's well known in the industry because she started a publishing house that was really oriented towards art, artists, actors, and the whole movie um, media. Let's see. Erin Moran. Erin was on Happy Days. She was the little sister. Later would star in the spin-off show Joni Loves Chachi. So she's in here. Robert Englund is in this film, and he would go on to become, you know, Freddy Krueger in the Nightmare on Elm Street series, but he's also done a lot of stuff. And another horror actor is Sid Haig. Sid's no longer with us, but I think one of his most recent appearances were in Rob Zombie's The Devil's Rejects films. I think he's the clown, one of the clowns in there, Captain Spaulding. Anyway, so you get to see all these actors back when they were just starting out, or just because they were doing something to make some money, and it was fun to watch them. You get to see a bunch of really, you can tell this thing was done so quickly after Alien, so quickly after Star Wars. It has really, really funky special effects. There's lots of, the practical special effects are a bit over the top. Matter of fact, there's this one scene that's famous. It's the worm maggot rape scene. And oh my God, I think that's one of the reasons why Taffy O'Connell is so well loved by the community, because she stood up for herself on performing that whole icky scene, which was carefully edited to make it past the censors, but it made me squirm in my seat to watch it. This is not a gentle movie. It'll bring up a lot of phobias for a lot of people, but I thought it was a ton of fun when I watched it. Hopefully one day I'll be able to see it in the theater, but that has yet to happen. But you can watch it on Canopy. Now, Canopy is a free streaming service that you can get. Just all you need is your library card and your zip code. It's provided by your local library. It's pronounced or spelled Kanopy, so that's canopy.com. Check it out, look it up. You can watch it without commercials, so that's always very nice. Everything on Canopy is without commercials. Now, if you like this review, my unboxing videos, or whatever other stuff I happen to be doing, or some of my old videos, please follow my channel, subscribe, and if you can, hit that little like button. Was it here or there, what have you, and that'll help me out too, or so I'm told. Anyway, so that's tonight's pick, Galaxy of Terror from 1981.